Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I want to begin by thanking God Almighty. Thank you, dear Lord, for the opportunity that I can read for all of you today. So just remember that it's either for you or it's not for you. You have to use your own discernment. Part of the reading could be for you, here and there, bits and pieces. Possibly nothing resonates for you. Don't force it, and always think positive about what you want to achieve in your future. Okay? And I want to thank all of you who have been with me. Thank you so much. Please remember that any liking, sharing, commenting does help the algorithm of the channel. So I appreciate the effort if you feel like the reading is deserving of such notes. Okay, so I'm going to begin with my love cards. Well, I should begin with the miracles now. In order to awaken the world to the light, I must not be afraid to shine. So a lot of times we are raised to do certain things. We are raised to believe certain things. And not everything that we're taught is correct. Sometimes people see that someone has something within them that people find like, oh, I wish I had that attribute, or why can't I have what he has or what she has? So they will, instead of working on themselves, they will nitpick at the person who they feel like outshines them. And it's, we have people who are like attention seekers. We have those who don't really like the attention, but they get it anyways. So to be viewed as someone who wants attention is saying that you're needy, or there's something about you that's not in line with everybody else. Don't ever allow anybody to make you think different about yourself. Always choose to be on the higher scale and make the better choices that are right for you. And keep in mind that we cannot please everybody. That in this lifetime, we can please ourselves sometimes, right? We can please all of the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time. What it comes down to is doing what's right for you. So, in order to awaken the world to the light, I must not be afraid to shine. And this card really resonates for me because I've always been seen as different, and people have tried to take away from who I am. And growing up, I kind of allowed it because I wanted to fit in to my family, our unit. I let people talk me down, and it's something about being the last born, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that you are the last born, so you already shine and you already have this, you already have that. It could be someone in the middle, it could be someone at the beginning. However, for me, I'm the last born. I was actually blessed to have two sisters after me. One was born in 64, and she only lived a month. That was Mona Denise. And I was 2 when she was born and when she died. Actually, she was born in 64. I was born in 62, November 62. So she was born in January 64, which actually only makes me to be, I thought it was 2, but it's actually not 2. what is that? She was born in 64. So I was over a year old. For some reason in my mind I thought I was 2, but her death was my first memory. So again, I was born November of 62, and she was born in January of 64 and died in February of 64. And then I had one sister who was stillborn. She wasn't born, she was stillborn, but my mother was pregnant with her. I don't know if it was 7 months, 8 months, but my mother lost her, and that was in 67. So it's a memory of both my sisters, who I barely got to know, if at all. And the craziest thing is when my mom was pregnant with both my sisters, I would lay against my mom's belly and I would talk to them. And I would tell my mom that they were talking back. And I was trying to teach them things, maybe about who I was. I don't remember what the things I was saying, but I know that I spent time with my ear against my mother's belly, and I would have words with my sisters. So, moving forward, I have my love cards. Love can bring a higher perspective. So, I don't know why these cards have a bend in them, but they're kind of bent the wrong way. Love can bring in a higher perspective. So, I have the situation that I really hope that I'm wrong, but I feel like someone close to me only wanted to know what I have, what I could offer, what I could bring to the table. Going through a divorce, I didn't walk away with much, and neither did he. And it was meant to happen that way. It wasn't really meant for me to have this marriage and have us walk away and have anything to take with us. It's a belief that I have, is that I don't really want anything from a marriage. I don't want anything from a marriage that didn't work. I gave away my wedding rings, and I was actually at the dumpster and I was going to put them in the trash. And then one of the electricians was there, and I gave it to him, and I told him, I said, if you plan on getting married anytime in the future, I said, make sure you get the rings blessed. That way you're not taking into your relationship the curses that I had in my relationship. So I don't believe in really holding on to anything from a marriage that didn't work. Okay. Love can make you shine effortlessly. So when you have that self-love, you just shine. It's kind of crazy how love works. I know that I've had people tell me that I have a certain scent to me, and they wanted to know what perfume I was wearing. And doing construction work, I would never think it would be appropriate to wear perfume of any kind, being on the job with men working around me. Why do I want to smell good for them, right? Or why do I want to put on a scent that's not me to make conversation with someone else or whatever? But I've actually had people tell me that I have a scent, and they wanted to know what perfume I was wearing, and I said, I'm not wearing anything. I said, I have soap at home. I take a shower, I use the soap, and that's it. I shampoo my hair, that's it. So not only can it make you shine effortlessly, it you exhume kind of an essence. People recently, I was walking my dog and it was nighttime, and I had the mask on, so it was over my nose, and it was down through my neck, and I had a hat on. So a young guy walked by me, and I was walking my dog, and he said, "Gorgeous." And frankly, I don't know if he was talking about me or my dog, but maybe the only thing that I was exposing was my eyes because it was cold and I wanted to stay as warm as possible. And I had a jacket on. But the word gorgeous came out of this young man's mouth. And I didn't know what to say, so I just kept walking. And then the next day I was at the grocery store, and an older guy, probably closer to maybe like 10 years younger than me, he walked by and said, "Pretty." And again, I was really shocked and in awe that where is all this coming from? And the funniest thing is afterwards I took my dog to the dog park, and there was a dog that decided he wanted to hump my leg. So you see, it's nothing that I asked for. It's something that I exhumed that is enticing to people, to men. I don't really know. I haven't done any investigating, but it was just weird synchronicities that happened to me within, say, like a 2 or 3 day period. So love can make you shine effortlessly. I choose to love, always. I always choose love over hate. My grandma always said, don't ever tell anyone that you hate them, because it's not good. She said, you can say, I hate what you've done. I hate that this happened because of your actions, but never tell that person that you hate them. And again, I was blessed to have such a wonderful grandmother who taught me so much about love. And I've carried that with my whole life. And I say, if you choose to love me, then I choose to love you back. If you choose to hate me, then I can't have you in my life. I can't. I have to accept that for whatever reasons that you hate me. It's going to be different. It could be a woman who's jealous of the attention that a woman gets. It could be maybe it's someone's boyfriend or someone's spouse that keeps bringing your name up. I don't have any control over what people say about me. I don't have any control about rumors people say about me. I only walk in the path that God wants me to walk in. And I always choose love. And I choose to accept people for who they are. And I try to guide them if they want to hear. And if they don't want to hear, then I just let them be and let them live the life that they want to live. Okay. Love can be unstoppable. When you carry an essence of love, when you love yourself, when you put yourself first, you just get to a point in your life that no matter what obstacles you have, no matter if these obstacles are siblings or parents or spouses or your children or cousins or nieces or nephews, no matter how they try to minimize the love that exudes out of you, they can't stop it. So stay on your path. Don't let anybody stop you from your self-love, your self-respect. And you just keep moving. And, if you're looking for good things to come into your life, you'll find that it's so true that, people are either there for you or they're not. And if people are trying to tell you you're crazy for trying to make these steps, it's because they don't even know your vision. They can't even imagine what your vision is. They don't have the drive that you might naturally have. You have to have a certain amount of tenacity. And when you're getting ready to break through, you'll have some try to come back into your life. And, they want to see where you are and what you're doing and how you're doing. But those are the people that, you really have to love from a distance, because they're there as a distraction. And today I'm actually blessed to be able to do more than one reading. For so long now, I've only been able to do one reading a day, if that. And this morning's reading went through like so quickly. So I know that that those were blockages that people who are against me are, I ask God to take away those blockages. Let my life be the way that God wants it to be. And you see, God has answered my prayer, because I'm doing number 2 reading. I could have done the second reading several hours ago. So I'm getting up to speed now, and I'm getting ready for the breakthrough. So all of you who are with me, please say a prayer for me, as well as pray for yourself that obstacles are removed. You ask your archangels, you ask your ancestors, you ask God himself, God, please remove these blockages. I want to be on the path that you want me to be on. And whatever that means, God, if I'm going to walk this path alone, I'm going to walk this path alone in this lifetime. But I'm never alone, because you're always with me, God. You allow my ancestors to be with me. You allow the archangels to help me whenever I ask. You give me protection in everything that I do. When I go out, I'm safe. When I come into my home, I'm safe. I live differently than a lot of other people. A lot of people live in fear. I don't have any fear, because I know that God's always with me. He's proven it time and time again. And I can't not see it. I can't tell you that he's never been there for me. He's never protected me. He's never given me miracles. He's never shown me things in the sky. He's never come to me in my dreams. I can't say any of that, because God has always been there with me. And it's this journey that since around 2018 that I've seen signs, mostly since I went to Hawaii in 2007 is when I started seeing a lot of signs. I saw things that were really true that you couldn't really see at that moment. And it came to fruition, but it's all going to be in my story. I'm going to do my autobiography. I started it and got up to age 20, so unfortunately that tablet didn't make it, so I have to start over, which is fine, because starting over means I can take other things that maybe I forgot to put in, and I can just start from scratch. So I'm okay about starting over, and I'm okay about taking the baby steps that I need to move forward in a positive manner in the way that God wants me to, every day in every way. And God knows that I'm not perfect. God knows that that sometimes I need rest. God knows that sometimes I have to take care of my responsibilities. God knows that I'm not perfect. God knows that I will always do my best to keep God in the forefront of my life. Okay? Love can make you fall in love. Love can make you fall in love. God is love, and love is God. However that resonates for you. Love can bring sadness. I think when I wrote this card, when I felt love and I felt sadness was when I was pregnant with my daughter. I had to have in vitro fertilization to have her. And, well, I had a golden retriever who was about 12 years old. And he died before my daughter was born. And he would have been such the perfect protector. And God blessed me with another dog, Rocky, who was a puppy when I brought my daughter home from the hospital. He became loving and caring for her. But to bring the sadness, I was sad that my Bobo would never have a chance to know my daughter in this lifetime. I was sad that my mom wasn't here. I was sad that my dad wasn't here. That my daughter would never have a chance to know them. My daughter would never have a chance to know my grandparents, her great-grandparents. So, with love, being so happy that I was actually going to have a child, it also brought me sadness. Love can be sunshine. You know, when you're feeling a little depressed, when you're feeling a little down and out, go outside. Let the sun beat on your face. Let it beat on your shoulders. You know, go for a walk. Let the sunshine heal you. Love can bring an undeniable attraction. So that's what I was saying earlier was, you know, I really didn't expect that attention from the young guy at night when it's dark, for him to say gorgeous. I think he said, hey, gorgeous. And I didn't expect the next day at the grocery store for the older gentleman to say pretty. And I certainly didn't expect the dog to want to hump on me, you know. So I don't know. It's kind of something that happened. It's real reality, and there's really no explanation other than, you know, I have God on the forefront of my life. God is love. Love is God. Okay? Love can make you be firm with your offsprings so they themselves have success. So when I wrote this, it's like so many times we want our children to have life easier than what we had it. But it doesn't really make sense, because if we allow our children to be weak links that we provide for and make their life so easy, the day that they lose their parents, they weren't able to rebuild their own foundation. And I'm talking if I'm 62 and I pampered my daughter her whole life, which is not true. But if I did pamper her and I did allow her to be lazy, to not strive for anything, to not be a go-getter, to not be wanting to learn different things, you know, she would just be sitting at home eating bonbons right now. But she's very artistic, and she pays attention to detail, and she handles her business. So I say to teach her entrepreneurship. She saw how I struggled, and she took a different avenue, which allows her to make the money that she needs to live comfortably, and she can strive for more as she's building her success, and she's on the right track. So I say she's doing a good job, and I hope and pray that she's always well and that she loves herself fully, and she's working on healing herself, mind, body, and soul. And this is a daily thing. This is something we have to do every day. We can't love ourselves, mind, body, and soul for 10 years and then suddenly not care anymore. Okay? I mean, we can, but then all the hard work that we put in is in vain. It's has no value because you decided you didn't want to do that anymore. Okay, so the love cards, that's done. Next we have the other cards out of my box. She or he is tearing you apart. A message was given and it was truthful. Your person believes you. Temptation is not for you. It's for your best results. Choose wisely. Never compare your life with another. Everyone has their own path. You are blessed and highly favored. Someone you know might be a glutton. Too much of some things is not good. So, gluttony, that means, to me, gluttony would be like a cow. A cow is raised to become someone's dinner. How are the cows treated? Are they treated with love and respect, or are they treated as hamburger? So the way the cow is treated becomes embedded in their DNA. So if they're mistreated and they go to get butchered, when you pick out your tri-tip or your hamburger, you're going to consume their makeup. If you are greedy, say you go to a all-you-can-eat buffet and you keep going back for the beef, right? It doesn't have to be the beef, but we started talking about the cow. So what happens when we overstuff ourselves with beef? Well, by the time you're 50-something, you have about 5 pounds of undigested red meat in your intestines somewhere. And if you've been a glutton your whole life, you probably are really overweight. And it's not to say that overweight people are always gluttony. Some people have medical reasons why. That cortisol thing, when you're stressed out, the cortisol is not getting processed correctly, so that's why people become overweight sometimes. But gluttony could be too much of something that you don't need, you know. Are you living to eat, or are you eating to live? There's a difference. I love who I love, and I won't change my feelings to suit another. So, what happens in relationships when people see your shine? They will take your person that you love, and they will tear them apart. They will make you feel guilty about even having feelings of love for that person. And why do people do that? Because people don't even love themselves. Love allows another to love another. So if you don't have the love within you, how can you appreciate the love that two people share? Okay, so people will try to change your mind, especially if they don't have that in their lives. So you always have to think that. And you could actually be with someone, and you really love them, and maybe they don't love you the exact way that you want them to love you, but you still love them and you still accept the love that they have to give you. Meanwhile, that person that you claim that you love so much will put other people in front of you, will put other people's requests in front of you, will not value you. And why does that happen? Because that person, your person, has to prove to that person that they appreciate them more than they appreciate you to fit into that group. It's really petty, it's really trifling, but that's what happens. So it's important that if you love someone and they really love you, that you two have that agreement that you both are not going to put other people in front of the one you love, and you're going to keep your circle small, and you're not going to allow anyone to destroy the love that you share with the person that you're sharing it with. So we have a lot of that in the world. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles of life, destiny, a new cycle, evolution through progression. So however that fits for you, there's a new cycle coming through for someone. All right, so So I have some cards from the Tattoo Tarot. The first is the Three of Wands. 3 having to do with Trinity. The Knave of Swords. The Emperor. The Knight of Coins. Ace of Coins. And the Three of Coins. So I'm going to read these for you. First one is the Ace of, or the Three of Wands. Strength in numbers. Business, cooperation, and success. Busy times, being on the go. Established strength. Troubles ending. Ceasefire. Ships coming in. But there could be mixed loyalties. Occasional disappointments. Next is the Knave of Swords. So the Knave of Swords spy, observer, intelligence, vigilance, examination, indiscretion, surprise, the unknown, unseen, unexpected, stealth, cunning. Outspoken, sometimes at cost, but skillful at handling controversy. Next is the Emperor. The King, male power, authority, leadership, proficiency, wealth, stability, perseverance, endurance, realization, effect, being effective, logic, experience, obstruction, lack of ability, weak character, immature, rebellious. The Knight of Coins. Trustworthy and brave man, methodical, reliable, responsibility, decency, perseverance, patience, able to finish the task. What is necessary, profitable, interest, spare time, unemployment, idleness, inertia, stagnation. The Ace of Coins. Treasure, riches, prosperity, attainment, recognition, contentment, fulfillment may relate to work, pregnancy, childbirth, etc. Triumph, profit, security, and its price, fresh financial start, new enterprise. And the Three of Coins. Mastery, skill, and accomplishment, good reputation at work, business, expertise built on experience, craftsmanship, high status, honors earned. Negatively, average or low quality, lack of funding. Okay, so starts with a 3 and ends with a 3. There's the Knave of Swords, the Emperor, and the Knight of Coins. So when I look at these cards, the Knave and Knight, the Knave of Swords and the Knight of Coins, as well as the Emperor, it could be male. They are male cards, masculine, but they could be females holding those characters. Okay, so I see that there's some sort of job, this work happening together with the Three of Wands. So if you took the Three of Wands and added the Knave of Swords, the Emperor, and the Knight of Coins, it's 3 people working together. Okay, so the new beginning, and then the cooperation, collaboration with the Ace of Coins and Three of Coins. So it kind of feels like to me that these 3 were working together, and possibly they want to start something new between the 3 of them. It starts with the 3 of Wands and ends with the 3 of Coins. So it could be something like that. Could be that the Emperor is all the kings put together, but maybe this person didn't even know he was an emperor. And maybe the Knight of Coins and the Knave of Swords made the Emperor believe that he was not the emperor. And so they wanted to collaborate with him so that they can be abundant and prosper with him. Okay, so it could be something like that. Okay, so the angel number is the 10 of Coins, which is a 1, Justice, which is a 8, and the Moon, which is a 18, would be 9. So let me read these for you. The 10 of Coins. Material comfort, abundance, wanting for little, accomplishment, honors, gains, self or sense of self-worth, safety and security, prudence, long-term planning, managing danger, able to weather a storm. The Justice card, Major Arcana. Balance, equilibrium, equality, symmetry, harmony, integrity, honor, fairness, neutral, moderation, attraction and repulsion, polarity, oversensitivity, vindication, self-righteousness, bigotry, prejudice, favoritism, promise versus threat, rights abused. And the Moon card. Night energy, twilight reflected, light illusions, deception, uncertainty, errors, trickery, dishonesty, danger, terror, power of feelings, developments, underground, undercover, or in the womb, hidden forces. So, I believe that somebody possibly was manipulating that emperor, and maybe the emperor has called for justice, saying, I don't want to give all my coins away. I've worked hard for this. They did things under the moon, things that I didn't know, but I'm calling for justice, and I want it to be shown who, what, and where, how all this has transpired. So that's what I believe those three cards together are saying. But let me get you the angel number 189, because that's 18. Yeah, 189 is going to be the angel number. And please remember, if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't. If it does, then it does. Bits and pieces, all of it or none of it, according to your life. Okay, 189, angel number Joanne. Okay. Number 189 is a blend of the energies of number 1, the vibration of number 8, and the attributes of number 9. Number 1 adds its vibrations and creations, new beginnings, ambition, and willpower, motivation, insight, and initiative, inspiration, and intuition. Number 1 encourages us to step out of our comfort zones and remind us that we create our own realities with our beliefs, thoughts, and actions. Number 8 brings its influence of patience, practicality, and dependability. Inner wisdom, personal authority, achieving material success, manifesting wealth and abundance, and karma, the universal spiritual law of cause and effect. Number 9 resonates with the qualities of the universal spiritual laws, leading life as a positive example for others, compassion, benevolence, and generosity, service to humanity, and light working. Number 9 also relates to endings, conclusions, and closures. Angel number 189 is the message from your angels that you are to have faith and trust that your financial needs are met whilst you pursue your divine life purpose. Angel number 189 encourages you to begin a new phase of your life that sees you being of service to others and humanity as a light worker. Your positive attitude and affirmations regarding your divine life purpose will bring about opportunities to serve as your soul dictates. Allow blessings to enter your life and use them to your advantage and for the benefit of others. As you serve your soul purpose, you automatically manifest good on all levels. Your innate skills and talents are much needed by the world, and it is time to fully live your passions and purpose. Your angels support and surround you with love and encouragement. Now is the most auspicious time to look to new employment or a change of career or profession. It is time to release the old so that you can work from your heart, doing something that you love, earning an income in the process. Ask yourself, what is my passion and purpose? Okay. So that's a pretty good angel number, I think. So moving forward, I have some cards from the archangels, and I'm just going to read these to you. 4 of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. 4 of Raphael, seek other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. 10 of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. 5 of Ariel, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies, so stay positive. Reach out to those that you know you can trust. If people have, if you've asked for advice, then people have put you down the wrong path. Apparently, obviously, right? You don't want to go back and re-ask new questions to people who have already betrayed you. Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. 15 major arcana, decision. Archangel Jophiel, release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. 6 of Michael, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And the last card is the Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Committed, romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So it sounds like someone is learning lessons and they're ready to make some moves. Okay, so now we have the messages from the mermaids. We have solitude. Take some time out for yourself. Magic. There's magic in life. You can have good magic or you can have bad magic. There's white witches, then there's dark witches. There's good and bad and everything. So when you think of magic, don't necessarily think of it as negative, okay? So the magic, someone's having these epiphanies, they're having these thoughts, they're having these nudges. The next card we have is breaking free. They're breaking free. And memories could be someone from their past they're thinking about. Or it might be memories that maybe you need to release. Okay, staying positive and working on your self-healing. Okay, so that's you or your person, someone you're thinking of. Okay, so next we're going to go with the Psychic Tarot. So we have a 8, power. You have the power within you. You know intuitively what you need to do. Positive move forward, that's 8-8. Spirit's telling you you have new beginnings. Maybe you've learned the lessons of temptation, or you're understanding how temptation can take you off your path. Your heart chakra. And hope. 17, which is also an 8, so you might be seeing 888. I want to do the chakra for you. That's the heart chakra. I love. Parallel to the heart, the chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area may take a while, but you should allow all the time that you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely. By loving yourself and others as well as learning forgiveness, you'll become more attuned with spirit. Now, just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you have to allow them back into your life. It's going to be different for everybody, and it's going to be a different situation for everybody. But hold on to hope that your life has a true meaning that you're working towards, that God is always going to open the doors for you that need to be open. God is a provisioner. He's going to provide everything you need. Mind, body, and soul, all of your material needs are going to be met. Your financial needs will be met. Okay, so ancestors out of the native spirit. Wisdom is blossoming. Even if there are unsettling situations in your life, there's a reason for it, and much good will occur as a result. Your ancestors are sending you incredible support to fulfill your dreams. Be aware of the coincidences, signs, and synchronicities around you. Watch for messages from your forebears. No matter what's occurring on the surface of your life, your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. Your native spirit wants you to know there's wisdom that dwells deep within your cells. That's a spiritual bequest from your ancestors. This wisdom has come not only from your forebears' joyous, carefree times, it has also bloomed from their failures, deflated dreams, and seemingly wrong turns in life. Part of their message to you is to cherish every experience, for all of it will deepen your wisdom, compassion, and understanding as it did theirs. Also, know that there's an innate wisdom within you, always. It's simply a matter of turning within in order to access it. Native people always call on their ancestors for support. To ask for their help is to walk the native path. Sometimes you may be so focused on what's outside of you that you forget that wisdom is available to you from the spirit of your ancestors. Be willing to ask, for they want to support you. The journey. Imagine that you're traveling back in time to communicate and connect with a gathering of your ancestors. On this meditation journey, there might be one or two particular forebears who seem to reach out to you at different times in your life. Different predecessors will be sending you support. Give thanks for their support. The more gratitude you have for their help, the more they send you blessings and guidance. Okay, I'm just going to go over these real quick. These are from the Akashic Tarot. Seven of Keys, the Ascent. You see this man, he's at the top. You see there's a metal little grates that keep him safe, and he's got his tie rope. The peak has everything that they need to have someone ascend up. However, it does take his strength, his know-how to ascend, okay, once he gets to the top. Okay, so the next card is On Track, One of Scrolls. One is a new beginning. This guy's getting ready to get on a train. He knows where he's going. He's looking over at the post, and he's realizing, I've already decided I'm going to move forward. Archangel Gabriel is there with him. Birthing a new journey, closing the door on the old. Archangel Michael's as well as with him, and there's two children. So someone might be having a girl and a boy. Okay, and then the last card is the Two of Scrolls, which is two worlds. So it's a choice of, can you have the best of both worlds? Maybe that's where you're guided to go, to keep a balance on the material and the spiritual. And, you should find success there because your ancestors are with you. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, God himself is with you on this journey. It's a protected time of your life. So pray to God, take time out, appreciate, be thankful, and keep it moving in the direction that your heart is guiding you to go. That's the end of our reading. If no one has told you today that you are loved, I love you. We'll see you on the next reading. Bye-bye. God bless.